This one called a motherfucking carpet muncher. August 21 of 2021 by your boy Aaron Zion, your horseman, Glenn to Solomon Rizzo Swift. She woke me up with her head below my waist. Ain't no time to waste. No, there ain't no time to waste. I heard her moaning, saying she was craving how I taste. I was like, come here. I made her nibble on my briefs. It was bulgy and hunked, like an Italian hunky stud. She was tonguing my dip. She was totally in lust. Circles in her round. She was having her fun. I don't know if she was in love or if she was just fucking sprung. So I sprang into action. Grabbed her throat, slapped it, give her a tap in her jaw, and then she went downstairs. I was like, suck it. Are you gonna hurt me, babe? You better not. Munch it. Munch it, suck it, nibble, look up at me. Twinkle, 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 little star. Where the fuck you been? All my life, you fucking hard. Now work it, bounce it, grind it, make it jiggle. I don't wanna see no sell you. I don't take it light. I don't wanna have to rescue. So come here like a Baywatch babe and dive in my and more. Can slap it, that ass, slap my dick too as hard as you can while I go and crunch it. Your cocoa puffs oozing. Maybe it might have been infatuation. It was all just for fun. So I tickle her fucking anus with my left, right thumb, index, pinky. Point it out, 3 coming back at me. Slap my fucking winkly dinkly. I was double jointed. It made her butt jump. We switched positions. Now it's fucking peaches and all plums. I gripped on one of her cheek and put my face in her butt. I was like, OMG, what the fuck? You can't. Oh, ooh. I like it now. I've been a virgin for 5 years. I guess you can consider me a guy. Just in time for dessert, I didn't have lunch, so I lunged in her swamp. My fist just fucking plugged it. I rolled up my belt. I gave her a welt. After I sucked up her pulp, it tasted like some fucking Welch's. Now I'm in church, confessing all my sins. Thinking about her coming, doing it again. Her nectar was so fucking good and hot like some soup. She let me a pool. What was I to do? It tasted like liquor, then it tasted like some juice. I was lost in her pleasure. I didn't know what to fucking do. She made me slurp up the froth, my hair in the guap. She wouldn't let go. I was getting dizzy from my face getting fucked by this woman. All of a sudden I puked. I got up and she thanked on the dude and she said I better go and kick me out of the room. Next thing I know, I was in the lobby without a shirt and a shoe. Next thing I know, I was in the lobby without a motherfucking shirt and a shoe. This goddamn bitch. I fucked her, but she fucked me instead. I tried to call this broad and she set me off. I tried leaving a fucking message and she texted back saying to stop. I was acting like, what the fuck going on? I said I wasn't that hot. She really fucking hurt. I felt my face flush, so I laid on the cot. I thought, and then out comes the bulb. I said, maybe why not? I called her other friend and she wasn't a blonde, and guess what? She was a fucking brunette. She answered and asked if I was into sex. I said, well, yeah. I like to please a woman. I'm into sex. So what you gonna do? Let's do it. I'm doing it. She bouncing, she's sucking it up. I tapped on her jaw. I like to do it. I love to please a woman. She texted me her address and I jumped in the Uber. I brought me some takeout and a bottle of gin, a box of red Trojans in case I fit in. So I'm in her doorstep in my casual blues. Before I could knock, the door flung open. And all of a sudden, I was out of my motherfucking shoes again. She threw me on the couch and zipped my fly, put my manhood in her mouth. She wouldn't stop. She was driving me wild. She was driving me. You sucking, girl. Didn't even skip it. Foreplay all the way to the end. Yeah, I like it, nigga. I gave her jaw a tap, and she replied with a smile. I grinned with delight. I grabbed on her funnel. She said, it wasn't her style. She ripped the shorts off. I guapped on the thighs. I slid her panties off. Pulled it over the side. That motherfucking pussy was like so fat. Nigga, what? Damn. Left the pool all over her belly. Came on top her pubes. And that pussy acting scary like. And all of a sudden, she moaned out a cry. I spread both of her legs. And she opened real wide. So I thrust it with all my might. Slipped 39. And she popped and clawed at me all through the night. Cindy, all up in the loop. Record that shit like ooh. She woke me up with her head below my waist. I heard her moaning, saying she was craving how I taste. So I made her nibble on my breeze. It was bulgy and hunked. She was tonguing my dips. She was totally in lust. Circles in around. She was having a little fun. I don't know if she was in love or my baby was just sprung. I'd have been in infatuation. I spanked her with a spatula for all of the nations. Nigga, check out the película. She sucking on my culo. Now her pussy looking like a dinner gun soup. It was all just for fun. The fuck the haters gonna do? So I take her to anus with my right and left thumb. There goes my pinky and then my ring finger. Here I come. When I married this hoe, I was double jointed and made her butt jump. We switched position, now it's peaches and plums. Now it's peaches and plums. And it made her butt jump. Now it's peaches and plums. I gripped on one of her cheek and put my face up in her butt. Just in time for dessert. I didn't have no lunch. So I lunged in her swamp. My face just plugged and plugged and plugged and plugged and plugged and plugged. I rolled up my belt. I gave her a welt after I sucked up her pulp. Her nectar was good and hot like some soup. She let me a pool. What was I to do? It tasted like liquor. Then all of a sudden it tasted like some juice. I was lost in her pleasure. I didn't know what to fucking do. She made me slurp up the froth. My hair in her guap. She wouldn't let go. I was getting dizzy from my face getting fucked by that pussy, of course. Don't even think about it, bro. Before I come through in a big, big black. All of a sudden I puked. I got it up all of a sudden. She thanked on the dude. She said I better go and she kicked me out of the room. Next thing I know, I was out in the lobby. Not even with a shirt and a clue. Not even with a shirt and a shoe. Not even a shirt and a clue. I was feeling so blue. I tried to call this bride and she sent me off. I tried leaving a message. She texted me back saying to stop. I asked her why. She said I wasn't that hot. That really hurt. I felt my face flush, so I laid on the cot. With my feet up, I thought and I thought and I thought and I thought. Then out comes the bulb. And I said, maybe why not? I could call her other friend. And she was a brunette and she answered and asked if I was into sex. I said, well, yeah, I like to do it. I love to please a woman. She texted me her address and I jumped in the Uber. I brought me some takeout and a bottle of gin, a box of Red Trojans in case I fit in. So I'm at her doorstep in my casual blues. Before I could knock and say something, the door flung open. Sound creak. And then I was out of my shoes. She threw me on the couch. Man, unzipped my fly, put my manhood in her mouth. She wouldn't stop. She was driving me wild, driving me wild. I gave her jaw a tap, and she replied with a smile. I grinned with delight. I grabbed the rib condoms. She said, it wasn't a style. She ripped her shorts off. I guapped on her thighs. I slid her panties off to the side. Threw her on the side. Spread her booty wide. Crack open wide. Ooh, what a surprise. Check out the slice. Check out the slice. Ooh, crush it, crush it, crush it. Punish, punish. Done it, bum it. Grab her throat, slap it, tap it, vice grip, tonsils, tonsils. Throat it. Cream pie, cutting colonies. An ounce in the pussy, what? Back in the ass up. Back in the pussy. She bouncing, grinding. Looking at me silly, looking up at me, twinkling. She moaned out a cry. I think she fucking came. Oh, mission accomplished now. I spread a Nutella both of her legs, and she opened them real wide. Ain't no telling, so I thrust it with all of my might. Slipped her the whole night, and she moaned out a cry. And then she clawed at me all through the night. Cindy. Combo breaker. Test your might. Combo breaker. I jumped in her butt. We switched positions. Now it's peaches and plums. She let me a pool. What was I to do? It tasted like liquor. Then it tasted like some juice. I was getting dizzy. Her face was getting plumbed. All of a sudden I puked. A hot gush mushed it and squirted out. I got up and she thanked on the dude. She said I better go and kick me out of the room. Next thing I know, I was in the lobby without a shirt, not even a shoe. Without a shirt, not even a shoe. Without a shirt, not even a shoe. Carpet muncher. The carpet muncher, carpet muncher.